We'll hike this mountain this summer.
Do you think I can?
Baby, you can do anything you want to. You can move mountains.
Tired.
Yes, baby. So many men to feed at mine.
Mama, can we hike our mountain this summer again?
I don't know, baby. We'll have to see.
You live in mountains. Working so hard.
Yes, baby. We each move mountains in our own way. Remember to lock the doors. Don't answer to anyone but me. And I'll come and tuck you in when I get done with my shift tonight.
Okay.
Oh, look, Mama, poor tree. We used to have so many firsts here.
Yes, baby, we did. There aren't any more firsts, though. The tree doesn't have it in her anymore.
We don't have any more mountains to move.
Yes, you do, baby. Yes, you do.
You know, that was my favorite tree in this park. I saw the first bird of each springtime here. I used to pick up fruit from each season. My mama and I would watch the fish in the streams and hike in our mountain. It was under this tree that your grandmama told me that I can move mountains. And I did, in my own way. Now our mountain is gone though.
Mama, Grandma said that you can move mountains. Do you think she had any idea that this mountain would be moved?
No, darling. We had no idea it would turn out this way.
So the next play is Activism. It was written by Ian Ehrman. Abel will be playing Kazakh, and Rebecca will be playing Sella.
Hey, thanks for inviting me for dinner again.
You're welcome.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. Here, have a seat. So how was your day? How many people did you see?
It was extremely busy today. I lost count of how many people I saw today. It was overwhelming. I swear, at one point, I was never going to leave. Well, this food looks delicious. And you know, that outfit of yours, so that makes you look really,
Really, Kazak, stop.
what's wrong? Can I just give you a compliment?
No, Kazak, what do you really like about me? Is it the way I do my hair? Is it this outfit? Am I just another conquest for you? A chance for you to say you had a legend wait for it night? What is it, Kazak? What do you really like about me?
Stella, why don't you tell me what's actually bothering you instead of beating around the bush? I know it's not my compliments. I know it's not the way I'm flirting with you. But you just tell me what's actually bothering you.
Fine. It's living in this small, crappy apartment. It's with the view of the people who took everything from me. It's looking out the window and seeing the developer company that took the land from my family and bulldozed my home down, knocking every tree and every piece of land where I grew up. My family was there for generations, Kazak, and it's all gone now. The forest that I played in as a little girl, the forest my father showed me how to hunt in, and the forest I was going to play with my children and show them how to hunt there too. But if I go back to that land, it would be nothing but a McDonald's parking lot. Now it's all gone. And not to mention having dinner with you and having to deal with how many times you endlessly try to flirt with me, not realizing I'm not one of those dumb skanks you used to sleep with. I want a better life than what I have now. I want things to go back to the way they were when I had a family.
I know it's been hard for you. And believe me, if I could get back that forest, I would. But don't you think it's been hard for me too? I've lost my home too. I lost my family. I lost my friends. I lost everything. But now, at least we have each other.
Thank you, Kazak. That makes me feel good.
Come on, boy. It's time to get back into your enclosure. Come on. Come on.
No. No.
There you are. I'll feed you later.
All right, the next play is called Dress Code. It was written by Rachel Faith. Kellyanne will be playing Evelyn. Scott will be playing Jack. Katie will be playing Chucky. Nolan will be playing Mr. Sorensen. And Benjamin will be Tamiko. So, I think I'm gonna get the money.
Excuse me, do you know there's a dress code here?
Yeah.
Well, you need to go to your car and get a jacket. Do you have a jacket?
Yeah, in my car.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. You need to go to your car and get your jacket right now.
Are you going to excuse me from class?
Yes, I will.
Are you going to do my starter too? Because I'm not missing my starter.
All right, you can start your starter, but then you need to go immediately to your car after and get your jacket.
Okay, fine.
Excuse me.
Okay, can any of you guys describe some of the adaptations crayfish have for eating and avoiding being eaten?
They have the mandibles and the maxilla.
Can I speak to Evelyn Stone?
Go ahead.
Evelyn, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, just let me finish writing down this last word.
So I'm here because Chucky sent me to escort you to your car.
Chucky
So,
said I could finish my starter.
well, we need to go now.
No, Chucky said I could finish my starter.
Don't go with me now. I'm gonna have to send you.
You're going to pull me out of class, make me miss the rest of my starter, which is part of my grade, just to get a jacket.
Don't cover your shoulders. What's happening is other students are becoming distracted and they're missing out on the bigger part of their education. In 3 minutes, we can go to your car, get your coat, and we'll solve this whole thing. That's why we have a dress code.
You're distracting me from my education because you think my shoulders are going to disrupt some student's stupid education that they won't even pay attention to, whether or not I have a jacket on.
Just change your attitude a little bit, okay? Or we're gonna send you home.
You guys are such fucking assholes. You think it's my attitude that needs changing? A guy's allowed to come in here wearing a tank top. You don't make him put a jacket on. But because I'm a woman, I have to put a jacket on. This is so sexist. You aren't even paid to be here. You're a volunteer. It's not like you're a part of the Board of Education or anything. You don't even have a right to be dress coding me. Whatever. This is bullshit. Just because we're in freaking Utah.
All right, so the next play is This Is What I Want. It was written by Abel Vasquez-Osuna. Rebecca will be playing Emma, and Abel will be playing Ryan.
I mean, yes. I'm just gonna set it up. Hey, having dinner. It's your favorite.
Oh, something special going on?
Not really, actually. I've been thinking about something.
That's never good.
Well, listen, Emma. I know this is hard for you as well. I'm finding out the news from the doctor. I was thinking that I want to end my life my own way.
Ryan, what are you saying?
It's just as you heard me say. I want to end my life. But I don't want to lay in bed in some hospital waiting for my mom to come.
Well, looks like we're not having dinner tonight.
Not really, no.
It's just after a week of not speaking to me, this is the first thing you say to me? Ryan, what the hell are you thinking? You only have so much time left. Don't you want?
I'm not going to stay as healthy as I am now. When I start to decline soon enough, I'm going to bring this up sooner or later again. I hate to drop this on you right now. I really do. But believe me, when I first met you, I believed that we would grow old together. I believed we would live in our own little home and with our children and enjoy our grandchildren until the very end of our last days.
Damn it, Ryan. I know. I want that too. But don't you want to enjoy every single day that you have left with me? Even if it means you won't have kids or grandchildren in the end.
I want you to remember me the way I am. I don't want you to see me dying, not as myself, and leave you with all this debt just so you could spend a little more time with me.
Well, what if I want to remember you that way? Haven't you thought about my feelings?
Look, I'm just telling you what I've been thinking. You don't have to be there or even help me.
Don't do that to me. I made a vow that I'd be there with you through sickness and through health. And if that's the way I choose to be with you, even if it ends that way, that's the way I want it to be. Look, you and I both know that this argument is going nowhere. So I'm going to give you a choice. Either you spend time trying to enjoy the few moments you have left with me, or you have me suffer with the fact that I can't help you through the last damn second. The one thing that makes me happy in this life is seeing you smile and hearing you laugh, and just the way you've always made the most of every moment. So before you consider any more of this, I want you to start thinking about the feelings of those around you. When you make a choice, I'll be upstairs.
All right, the next play is The Best Salesman. It was written by Nolan Carter. Maxwell will be playing the salesman. Diane will be playing Cindy, and the innovating. Scott will be playing Larry.
My screen here.
All right, you guys better enjoy that popcorn because it's loud. So, I'm Nolan Carter, and you may know me as the biology teacher. But I'm about to tell you the tale of the best salesman. Our tale begins as many blue-collar tales would begin, around the water cooler.
So anyway, the best part of it is I say to him, that's not Frankenstein's monster. It's my wife. Is that not the best?
Oh,
Nobody.
hey there, Mr. Best Salesman. How's that business going?
Well, Cindy, business as usual. I sold out that last pair of automatic macaroni sculptures this morning.
Larry, I tell ya, this guy, he could sell ice to an Eskimo.
I left my wallet out in the car. I'll be back.
Our best salesman friend did not, in fact, leave his wallet in his 2017 Lexus RCF Sport model that he had purchased with his latest paycheck. In fact, he had an incredible idea. Magical fadeaway from the narrator. Our tale now picks up at Nunashivut, an autonomous area claimed by the Inuit people north of Quebec, as our salesman friend drags his goods along in the harsh Arctic around him.
Well, hello. I didn't see you there. I think you'd be interested in some of my grade A quality ice. Imported straight from the Indianapolis Walmart. That now has, a restraining order against me.
The audience was quiet, not sure how to break it to the salesman that they too had forgotten their wallets in their cars this morning. Besides brief giggles and men narrating their actions, finally one man speaks up and declares that they are not interested. Finally, one man speaks up and declares that they are not interested.
We're not interested.
No, thank you.
I guess I should have figured. It's been a long day out here in Nunat, Canada.
And it had been a long day indeed, besides not knowing exactly how to knock or ring the doorbell on the residences that his potential customers resided in. Our salesman friend had also learned that the very term Eskimo was a harsh derogatory term to our Nunashivutian people, which he had learned at his third attempt at a sale. Regardless of this, he was upbeat.
I am upbeat. The next resident looks really worn down and in need of repair. I'm going to go down and need some of Indiana's finest. Oh, hello, ma'am. Oh, don't you just look lovely today? Couldn't help but notice that your home is, in need of repair, and I just have the finest thing for you. Behold! I'll just put this on the house there if you look.
And our salesman's hurried to be the first potential customers. He may not have realized that the Nunashivutian people do not rely on a currency. They are not shackled to pursuit of wealth as many like our dear friend here are. Realizing that his latest business may not be the best plan to make the riches he was expecting, he decided to call up Greg and tell him he would be back at the office in a few weeks.
Hey, hello, Greg? No, not as well as I'd hope. Yeah, you know me. I said, what? Oh, hey, Greg, sorry, I forgot my phone. It's in my car. I'll call you back. This sale may be a bust, but I'm not deterred. I have another idea. I'll sell the finest leopard print underwear to the city Smallmount. the largest nudist colony in the world.
So the next play is Future Past. It was written by Kylie and Beth. Kylie will be playing Captain. Nolan will be playing Dick.
Catherine,
Yeah, babe. Daniel.
I did something.
Okay, what?
It was something bad, sweetie.
Daniel, you're scaring me. What's going on?
I was ashamed to say anything. It was the past and I wanted it to stay there.
Hold on, the past? Like way past or just a few weeks?
No, it was before I met you.
You didn't cheat on me.
No.
Okay, so what is it?
It was a year ago. I slept with a girl. The issue was she was only 17. It was stupid. It just kind of happened.
Oh, hold on. You slept with a girl who was 17. So you were, what, 21? We just got engaged yesterday, and you feel like it's the right time to tell me? Oh, now you have nothing to say? What the heck, Daniel? Why are you telling me this now?
She had a baby, Katie. She got pregnant. I did paternity test and secret the baby is mine. She's moving down here. Her parents kicked her out. She's homeless now. So my parents want to bring her down here to help take care of the baby. I swear I had no idea the baby was mine except for a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? A few weeks. Daniel, you don't wait to tell someone, especially your fiance. A few weeks to share something this important.
I just didn't think the baby was mine. I mean, the girl kind of got around.
Ew, shut up, okay? That's your baby's mother. Oh my gosh, you have a baby. You have a baby, Daniel.
Yeah, little boy's 3 months old. Look, I know I should have handled this better. I'm not sure what to do anymore. I mean, I don't know anything about kids. Now I have one. I don't know what to do, Katie. I need you. I love you. Please help me through this.
Daniel, I couldn't have cared less if we would have met and you had a baby. It doesn't bother me you were with someone else. Her being 17 is disturbing. The point I'm making is you knew. There was a possibility. You knew there was a possibility you might have a child and you kept it from me. How do you keep that from someone? We weren't even engaged yet. I don't know how to help you through this. Right now, I think the only reason you told me is because you knew I'd find out anyway. Especially since your family is moving her down here. Dinner with your family would have been fun. Oh, hi, I'm Daniel's fiance. Are you a cousin? Oh, you're his baby mama. Wow, that's great. Unbelievable. You know what? I can't do this.
What? Can't do what?
We were going to get married.
Going to.
This is not something you just don't tell your future wife. If you can't even handle telling me the truth about this, I don't think I can trust you anymore.
So that's it. We, us, just done now. You're going to leave me when I need you the most?
You don't need me. If you needed me, I would have gotten a phone call the second you found out you were going to have a baby.
But
Nothing. You're on your own. You have a child now. You need to be part of that baby's life. If his mother needs help and your family wants to help, I'm not going to stand in the way of that. But even more, I can't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't even know you. Here. Good luck with everything. Okay.
Beginning of Dreams is the next play. It was written by myself, and I will be playing Sydney, and Katie will be playing Mom.
I'm so sorry I'm late. Francis kept me extra hours. I've got to go back to. How was your day?
Mom, did you go to college?
No, I didn't.
Well, we had a career day today, and some grown-ups were talking about how they went to college.
Well, Sydney, not everyone can go to college. I went to work before I finished high school.
Why?
Well, I had you, and I had to provide for both of us.
Well, will I go to college?
I'm not sure, honey. That's sort of up to you and the situation. College is expensive, and I haven't saved up a lot. I'm sorry about that, just the way things are. Sometimes kids get really good scholarships, and other people take out lots of student loans.
I overheard my teacher saying that not a lot of kids from our neighborhood go to college.
I don't know, honey. Finish your food. I have to get back to work.
Jimmy said that college is stupid anyway. He said that neither of his parents work. They just have a bunch of friends over on that.
Do you need help with your homework? I won't be able to help until I get off work. Maybe Nana can help you after I drop you off.
Grandma never knows how to help with homework. My teacher got mad at me last week because she said it, or because I only turned in everything half done.
Well, I have to get back to work, but here's what I'll do. Leave your homework on the table. I'll take it with me, look at it at work, and then I'll try to help you tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Well, if you want to go to school, do your very best, pay attention, try to get your homework done. I'll do my best to help you with that. Keep your grades up. Maybe you can get a scholarship, and I'll fill out what I can with your tuition. Something we're gonna have to do together.
Okay. Gosh, I'm so beat. Work was really rough today. I really want to put everything I've made into my savings account for tuition, but I know my mom needs it more. I just don't know how I'll be able to afford college at this rate. I don't know if I want to go to college anyways. None of my friends are going, and I don't want to separate and isolate myself. My grades aren't exactly scholarship worthy.
Hey, Sydney, how was work?
It was good. Here's what I made this week.
Thank you. I know it's not easy to come by. What do you want for dinner?
I don't know, we still have leftovers.
Do you have any homework?
Yeah, but I don't have time. My bother, maybe I should just drop out. Okay, so the next play is Santiago of Imaginative. It was written by John Searle, acted by John Searle.
Man, that was a rough day. Boy. Time for some good old tube. What to watch? The Walking Dead? Man, this show's really gotten awful. Anything but The Walking Dead. Oh man, this is a weird show. It's just a bunch of people staring at me. Wait, can you hear me?
What's up?
Right here.
Oh boy. That's a different show. I've never heard of this one. Well, since you're here, I mean, we all have Facebook and that, right? I'm guessing I'm not the only one annoyed by these memes. I just saw this one recently. My friend posted from Mesquite. It says, I'm doing it angry because I'm pretty sure he's angry about why am I so racist for wanting to build a wall on the Mexican border when Mexico has built a wall on the border of Guatemala to keep the Guatemalans out. And look, it has a picture, and it's actually the wall in Israel. So it's just wrong on so many levels, right? But, I'm an ESL teacher. I've taught in many places abroad. And now I'm teaching in a junior high school. I know, a crazy person, right? And the difference from here and abroad is we have very diverse classrooms here in Utah. And what happens is I get a diverse mix of students. Some are from Mexico, some are from Honduras, some are from El Salvador, and some were lucky enough to be born here, to be born in the United States, Chicanos, Chicanas, and raised in families where they get to become bilingual, they get to speak English, but they're still in the ELL classrooms, and I'm teaching them how to read and write, that kind of thing. But not Brian, you see. Brian was actually from Brazil until the age of 11, when he moved here. His mother married an American, and they moved here when he was 11 to Utah. See, he lived in the city of Fortaleza in the state of Ceará until he was 11. Most Americans never heard of it. In fact, most Americans generally know Rio, Sao Paulo, right? And that is the extent of their knowledge. Not that that's an anomaly. It is normal to only know major capitals of foreign nations. I don't know. I've never heard of Fortaleza until I met Brian. Have you? Has anyone heard of Fortaleza?
No.
It's the third largest city in Brazil. Whoa. All right. So at the tender age of 13, Brian had to deal with many things that a lot of us don't have to deal with. I'm sure he's had many of the same conversations with people, such as, oh, so where are you from? I'm from Brazil. Oh, so you speak Spanish? Oh, poor Brian. No, we actually speak Portuguese in Brazil. Oh, well. And Brian took the high road. He was never annoyed by these kind of things. What Brian would do is he took the higher ground and would educate people and would tell them about this, would educate them about himself with his limited English skills. Also, Brian was black, and that surprised a lot of his other peers. Like, half of Brazil's population, it turns out, is of mixed race. A lot of people are ignorant to that. And I was surprised because that's one thing I didn't know. I've never heard of Fortaleza, but I've heard of that. So this is where I came in. I tried to get to know this interesting young man who was extremely well behaved in comparison to his native-born peers. Being integrated into regular English classes was incredibly daunting, having only been in the country a little over 2 years. His scores were never great, and his writing was always littered with errors. Grammar was always a struggle because it's in reverse. We have verbs at the end instead of in the middle and the beginning. I began researching his particular state in Brazil. I didn't know Brazil had states, which in turn led me to explore other interesting areas in the region, such as French Guiana. I did my best to empathize with him and to help him learn his second language. I made a friend who probably taught me more than I could reciprocate. But one day he was gone, transferred out, moved somewhere else. Suddenly, I went to class. It was a terrible day, and he's gone. Nobody would tell me where he went. They didn't know exactly. Then, late one night, I was drinking my coffee. And I noticed on it, we always see made in China, made in Taiwan, made in Mexico, even, or it's on Mexico, right? And this one said made in Chile. And it was so strange. I would have never guessed the cup was made in Chile. So it was probably from a factory in a place I never heard of. I only know of Santiago. That's the only thing I know about Chile. Sometimes they have earthquakes. And I found Santiago in my kitchen. And I thought, we all have this technology. It's incredible. We can Google anything. And I'm walking past, everyone's doing the Facebook scroll. Man, me too. And it's just getting me angry. These walls on the Guatemalan border. And I thought, if we could just be more curious and do some research. And should you be lucky enough one day to meet someone very different from yourself, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is just ask.
That's what I know.
Okay. I'll mine it. So that is all we have in terms of the plays, but we thought we would invite you to engage in your own kind of playwriting linked to social justice. And so we wanted to have you think about a few questions before Kylie Ann introduces the activity to you. So think about the films that you like, the dramas that you've maybe seen, or maybe even performed in. What kind of social justice issues or causes do they invite? Do they bring out? Do they make us question about? And just think about those questions as Kylie Ann introduces the activity to you.
So our idea for our activity was, if everybody got a playwright, you can just write it on the other side of it, and do something with like what John did, is writing a monologue or a soliloquy. So they are different. For a while, I didn't know that they were, but so a monologue is more of a speech given by a single person to the audience. A great example of a monologue was Caesar in Shakespeare. Monologues might be offered to an audience within the play, or it might be offered within somebody in the play, but they're not there. But a soliloquy is a little different. A soliloquy, solus meaning alone, and liloquy to speak. It offers a musing or a reflection of what that person is going through. So it is more of the audience understanding something. You see it more in tragedy to understand what that person is actually thinking. So that's the difference. So I'm not going to read all of our prompts that we have, but we have a few prompts for you to take an idea. We wanted to give you kind of freedom of what you thought that you would like to write about. So you may begin. They're here. And thank you for coming. This has been quite an interesting and different experience for all of us. So thank you for coming.
Yes. So if you don't want to write them on, we would encourage you to, and then share them with us so that we can post them on the Writing in Social Justice's Wix blog. So if you have a few minutes, just jot some ideas down using the prompt. So write a one character scene in which that character is offering a monologue to an audience, or a soliloquy to themselves that we get to hear, eavesdrop on, that connects to a social justice issue that matters to you. If you'd like to head out a little bit early, there's popcorn and donuts in the back.
You gotta give it just away. Swear right now. I guess that's just.
But that's the answer.
No, like.
No.
No, like I
Oh,
said,
thanks.
comedy, so actually, like I was thinking of doing that in case you know the switch. I was like, I'm just gonna.
I don't know. Once you, have it on document to,
No, let's
it's
drop
up to John. Just shout. Which is awesome. Plus the screenwriting is awesome. Really clever, actually.
No, Thursday. Yeah, that was the last day of finals. Right, we come to class. Yeah. Sharing the class.
Still haven't.
Something like that was posted up on Canvas. Where'd you go? Okay.
So I'm not, I want to give them.
Angela, handsome hero behind the scenes. Thank you
Okay,
for all
that's
your
what I
support. Big topic.
You're gonna do like an announcement. Just wanted to.
Imaginative writing students, thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Amazing, you guys.
Thank you. That was really great.
Such an ambitious project. Yeah, they did a great job. They really did. No, and with such a variety of like styles of.
It's good. I think it's incredible. Like just in like the 2 minutes I'm pondering this, I think it's so hard to sort of come at creation.
Yes.
Like, here's an issue that I want to explore. That is such a challenge.
Yeah.
Really.
I love it.
You're pretty smart for someone who never went to college. This is news to me.
I didn't know you could act.
Boy, I missed that, didn't I?
You didn't double check the resume.
Yeah, I guess not.
And I'm a zookeeper and a hall monitor.
That's
And
right,
then the
yeah.
zoo one was my favorite. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, mind blown.
So Ian is manning the popcorn machine now. He volunteers for the Hobo Zoo, and that's what we did the service for it.
Oh.
For the class.
Really?
Yeah.
So great. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
She got out of school, so.
Nice work, Hannah.
Thanks.
Loved it. I am gonna have some popcorn and a donut. I am.
Yeah, they're from Daylight Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a local donut place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
gonna do.
gonna work on this and I will
Okay.
have it posted in the comments of your thing.
Okay.
Maybe if I write it. I'll post
Me
it.
too. Yeah, me too.
I scanned
I'm
it.
writing at home every day, so today is gonna be not a lot.
It's over 100.
Yeah, and then I can get contact information.
Yeah.
Nice accent.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Human
Nice
stuff.
Yeah.
They have
It's a
to-
post-colonial criticism. That's good.
That was great.
Yeah, that's true.
I really loved it.
Thank you.
I'll just send it.
Sure.